Fun. 5 minutes. Ready? Mr. Walter, hi. My name is Mike Barrett. Again, I represent Mr. Green. You were present for most of Mr. Dugan's deposition, were you not?
Yes, I was.
Did you have an opportunity to see what was going on?
Yes, I did.
Generally, is there any need for me to explain the deposition process to you?
No, sir.
Okay, to the best of your recollection, can you answer the questions? If you don't know an answer, tell me you don't know the answer and I will move on.
I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Your present position is what?
Shipping unit supervisor.
And how long have you held that position?
Oh, let's see. Actually, in that title there, probably 5 years.
Okay, going back to Mr. Green's accident, you have held the same title?
Basically the same job, but not the same title.
Okay, let's stick with the job responsibilities and we'll put aside the job title for now. Generally, what have your job responsibilities have been over the past 5 years?
My responsibility is receiving product, finished goods that this plant produces into its warehouses and shipping it out to our customers. I'm also responsible for the safety of the operators that work for me.
Okay, do your job responsibilities involve in any manner the ordering of or purchasing of forklift trucks and related equipment?
I get involved in that, yes I do.
And do you work with Mr. Dugan in that area?
And engineering.
And engineering?
Upstairs, yeah.
The particular truck here, PM33, do you know when that was first delivered?
Do you want me to give an approximate?
If you can give me an approximate, yes.
I think we ordered that in 84, somewhere around there.
Okay. Were you here working when that truck was delivered, whenever it was?
Again, I can't say a hard yes, but I'm almost positive that I was.
All right. Do you know whether or not, as delivered to Hercules, that truck had any grabber attachment onto it?
I can't say whether that one did or not.
All right. Are there some trucks that are actually delivered here to the plant with a grabber attachment in place?
You know, it's funny. I may have done that if I needed new clamps to be installed into the system, but I just can't recall whether or not that one had a clamp on it or not.
Okay, but my question is, are there some trucks that are delivered here from either the manufacturer or the distributor with the grab in place already, as opposed to a truck coming here with no grabber in place and a grabber being put on by the maintenance people here?
I can't say. I don't remember. It sounds like it, you know. I just can't honestly say, or I didn't know.
Okay, and this particular unit, you're not sure whether or not a grabber was put on here for the first time?
All right, on that first set there that we ordered, I'm almost positive if they came in with anything on, they came with the forks, and we had to just take those off and return them to the distributor, if anything.
Okay, the distributor.
Modern Handling.
Is Modern Handling. We are correct about that.
He was correct, right? Yeah, because it was pulled out of him.
Okay, in your experience here, do you work any significant part of your time in the nitrocellulose warehouse where this particular incident occurred?
Yes, I do.
About what percentage of your time do you spend out there as opposed to perhaps being in an office or something else?
In the area or in the specific area of this accident?
In that warehouse, that general area?
Outside of my offices is the area. You want to rephrase that? You know, how much am I actually in the warehouse?
Yeah.
A day?
A day, a week?
A day, maybe 15, 20 minutes, whatever that rounds out to in percentage.
Okay, in your experience, have you ever, or do you ever recall a representative of either Modern Handling or Heister or Kugler, for that matter, ever coming out to the warehouse area and actually observing how the forklifts and grabbers are being installed?
You said more than one person there.
I'm asking about all three, and if you can tell me about all of them.
My lift truck manufacturer representative comes out there. Let me restate that. Modern Handling comes out. As far as I'm concerned, that's Heister.
Okay, when was the last time that you recall someone from Modern Handling coming out to the warehouse and observing the use of the trucks?
A month ago, 2 months, a month.
Okay, over the past 5 years or so, how periodically has that occurred approximately?
You know, when I get stuck, when I have a problem, they respond to a customer's needs, so I don't, you know.
All right, you say that you know that people from Modern have come out to the warehouse.
That's correct.
As far as you're concerned, that's Heister. Do you specifically recall Heister employees coming out to the warehouse and observing the manner in which their trucks were being utilized?
No.
How about representatives of Kugler?
No.
Okay, you were on duty when the incident occurred?
Yes, I was.
And where were you in terms of where the explosion occurred?
I believe I was in my office.
And did you respond after some time, after the alarm sounded?
Yes, 4 blows of a whistle immediate.
And what was the scene like when you arrived?
Smoke coming out of the building, or steam indicating that we did have some type of ignition in the building.
Was the sprinkler system still on when you got there?
Oh, yeah.
At some point, was the sprinkler system turned off?
The system was turned on, but we had engaged other systems prior to that one going off.
Okay, did you, after the sprinklers were turned off, did you assist Mr. Dugan in taking a look around and seeing what had happened?
Yes.
Okay, and tell us what you remember doing when you first got to the warehouse.
First of all, when we arrive on a scene of an accident, we don't touch anything. We simply make sure. We're checking to make sure that the fire was significantly doused and that we were all, when we were entering the building, we weren't taking our own life in our hands at that time. So we're sort of just like peeking around the corner a little bit and making sure that everything was out. After that, we walked through the water to the area of the lift truck and observing things as we walked. We had no idea what had happened, coming in totally blind.
Okay, and what observations did you make?
There was a lift truck faced in front of the conveyor. There was nitrocellulose all over the place. There was water all over the place, obviously. That was, you know, the drum. We looked for the drum and the lid. The drum was somewhere in the area there. I don't recall exactly where, and we just left things alone until John and Ed got there.
Okay, so you were there before Mr. Dugan?
I thought I was, sure.
And what observation did you make about the drum once you located it?
I didn't touch the drum because you have to recognize when we have an incident of that magnitude that happens in an area, you wait for the resident experts. In this case, it would have been John.
John?
Yes, Mr. Glukowski.
Okay. Did you make any observations of the drum at all before it was moved?
Didn't touch the drum.
I know you didn't touch it, but did you look at it and see if there was anything unusual about it?
I had more concerns on my mind for Randy at the time. My mind was going 1,000 miles an hour. I really wasn't giving much thought to, trying to determine anything about the accident. That's John's responsibility as far as I was concerned at that time.
Was Randy already removed when you got there, or was he still there?
Randy was in the process of being removed when I was heading out there. In fact, I saw the truck going up towards the medical department.
So you didn't have a chance to speak to him before he was moved?
No, I did not.
Where were you when Mr. Dugan was there a few days later?
No, I wasn't.
At any point in time after the happening of the accident, did you have an opportunity to speak with Randy about what happened?
No, I did not.
You did not?
No.